Hello guys, welcome back again. I've just gotten I have just gotten a shit ton of uranium from leaving this running for quite a while. Got like a lot, and I've used a bit of it to try to make some exotic matter. Now this leads to this is an end game quest. Doing this allows us to go inside the planet, inside the dragon ship, and thusly sort of like end the game and all that. Now a thing you'll need, an important thing that's really useful at the end of the game, and you should just do this if you're not even interested in doing the magic path in general, is get this thing, an exomech. It's very useful. And when you're inside the alien ships, trying to fight the aliens, just get a lot of steak. So just gonna go do some stuff to get high-tech parts and all that. By the way, this little flying thing I have, it looks pretty cool. It's like the fighter jet. Yeah, it's pretty sick looking. You know, food is really light on weight, but if you have a lot of it, it really adds up to your character being pretty heavy. So the reason you want to get an exomech for the final boss fight is because it's very useful if you just go in there in without riding an exomech. It's very hard to survive. You just die very quickly if you don't have an exomech, if you're not wearing an exomech. So it's just very useful to wear that, to ride that. I don't know why the video keeps pausing. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know why the video keeps pausing. Because you just missed a bunch of gameplay and my OBS keeps pausing without my consent. Now I have to catch you up on what's happening. So I don't know how much you missed out on, so basically I got this machine called an exomech. It's useful during the final boss fight, and I'm trying to get high-tech parts to make weapons for this exomech, but you mightn't have seen that because my OBS just paused for no reason at all. I'm gonna watch out for when it pauses next time, and I'm gonna stop it. can still get back up, alright. So two very useful weapons to add to the exomech. So you'll need to use chromium to repair it and exotic matter to fuel it. Not enough fuel there. Oh, did I just do something? What did I? There's like a planet back in the solar system you start the game in that has a bunch of exotic matter, so I might just use that one. So, to prepare for the end game, I'm probably going to get a bunch of exotic matter and chromium? What's it called? Yeah, chromium. My cat's on my desk right now. Show you. I'm gonna get up from my chair, guys, just to... These magnesiums are definitely interesting. While I study them, you can use these blueprints to improve the bunker. Alright. Just gonna go here to get some exotic matter. You could use the particle accelerator, but it is a slow and tedious... It is slow. It's really slow to use the particle accelerator. Sure if tedious was the right word there. You can also get uranium here to use for the particle accelerator, but mining through this purple stuff using the exotic drill is very nice. It's easy. When you want to get out of the spaceship, don't do what I did. Use the space helm, because that gives you much more oxygen than this that just gives you 50 oxygen. Don't do what I just did. the game doesn't really tell you this is what you doesn't really tell you need to chop these trees down to get the crystal fronds. You just sort of figure it out yourself. I'm gonna go do some stuff, guys. Okay. I just did some stuff. I went and mined a lot of gold and turned it into gold bars, a lot of uranium. And I'll be getting more crystal fonds to make the mega torpedo launchers and stuff. So what I'm trying to do, I guess, is explore the ocean of the depths. Now I could do that using this ship, but this ship doesn't really have any weapons and all that. Also, these are tablets. The teachers knew they had to stop the Dishonored one. They banded together and fought him at the summit of the tallest mountain, where the waters had not yet reached. Yeah, there's a bunch of lore, basically, about the depths, pretty much. There's this Dishonored one. And these Draconians, basically. Draconians, I'm not sure how you say it. Basically, they had a bad egg called the Dishonored one, and the whole place got flooded with water. I just realized we need a torpedo launcher to begin with. Yeah, so you'll need to set the projectile to this instead. It's using these bullets now. These are torpedoes now. Okay, so I just cut the video there because I just got a bunch of Moisan. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. Alright, let's go. There's a bunch of high-tech parts here, so if you want to get high-tech parts, I'll just do something. Oh. Ever tolerant, it took a long time for the other teachers to act. But eventually, they cast him out of their ranks and named him the Dishonored One. Oh. You can kill them for a lot of bone shards, but don't actually maybe start with. The reason we need bone, we need I think we need a certain material to make these things called bone shards, which activate the monoliths, which allow you to teleport to other planets via the monoliths and all that. Yeah, these bone shards. Oh, don't want to waste them. Maybe just try to position it right. Oh. I'm gonna stop. It's really easy to just accidentally waste them. Accidentally waste them. I lied, I wasn't gonna stop. I figured it out. We need bone shards to activate the monoliths. We need to activate them all. Nothing is more important. We'll go get one more monolith. Get one more bone shard, but yeah. I think I'm gonna do something first. Oh. See, if you grab these bone shards, right? There are certain spots where you can find them, not just on this planet. Like for example, here's a monolith. I can activate it. Here we go. We have a connection point to the depths. So that's 1 out of 5 monoliths on this planet activated. But there are other planets that also have monoliths on them, and they're quite useful to activate. For example, this, because doing so actually gives access to a rather useful NPC. This looks like a gas giant, but it's just a lie. It's actually this. Once you have unlocked the planet by using the dragon, mecha dragon ship and everything, you can use any ship, even if it's not the mecha dragon one. So we activate this. Oh. Take a warning. With this. Now that's... We'll talk to the hidden world. But it unlocks this little NPC here, right? Speak to him. You must have great prowess in magic to have awoken me. Whatever you did broke the seal I had placed on this planet. So now anyone may enter or leave at will. I am a teacher, one of the last of my kind. I sealed myself here in stasis long ago, but that is a story for another time. Your prowess in magic, it must have led you to conflict. Have you heard of those who are the descendants of the Old Ones? Oh my, an entire planet destroyed? Unimaginable. We teachers should have known things would come to this. As a teacher, it is my duty to promote peace and knowledge. I will help you, but you must promise me this. You will do all you can to avoid further conflict with them. Peace may yet still be an option. The Dishonored One was one of us, a teacher. It was the way of the teachers to share their discoveries to the benefit of all, but one teacher refused, instead hoarding all of their secrets and looking down on the rest. Ever tolerant, it took a long time for us to act, but eventually we cast him out of our ranks and named him the Dishonored One. The Dishonored One snared at us, calling us fools and assuring us that he would have the last laugh. After this, he disappeared. After many years of peace, none expected the flood. The waters rose and rose, drowning villages and killing indiscriminately. We did everything in our power to stop the flood, but we could not. When the Dishonored One announced that he had conjured the flood, he did not seem the least bit remorseful, even as the death toll rose and rose. We knew we had to stop the Dishonored One. We banded together and fought him at the summit of the tallest mountain, where the waters had not yet reached. The battle raged for weeks, and drained our planet's vast amount of magic. With the supply of magic running thin, survival became a challenge. The Dishonored One survived by going into a deep slumber, and I did the same, in the hopes that I would be awakened by someone who could help restore what was lost. Hey guys, those videos that have been uploaded recently, pretty embarrassing, eh? Yeah. Now, how much of the screen can you see? Hope my webcam isn't blocking the game out. Just to be safe, I'm gonna make it small. Teeny weeny. I've been researching in further fusions of... Nah, that's good, that's good. I've been researching further fusions of magic and science. My current project is a device capable of disabling the alien ship's shields. To complete it, I need a material more powerful than what we currently have access to. I have reason to believe that there is some material, some form of magical exotic matter that fits my specifications. Could you go to the hidden world and investigate? The Draconian and teacher might know more about it. Yeah, I know. It's been talked about. Oh, I'm getting focus gems. Because it helps me focus. Okay? The more focus gems you have in this game, it actually has a psychological effect. It helps you focus on the game. It's very useful. Exotic gas. Exotic gas. Incredible. This material appears to have great potential for magical suffusion. Try enchanting an exotic sword at the forge. Telepathically learn to form exotic sword plus exotic gas, spellbook, fire gem, fire exotic sword. Remarkable, this exotic gas you discovered is even more powerful than exotic matter. I will be working with the Draconian teacher to unlock its full potential. With it, the weapon is complete. Due to its nature, it can only be installed on the Mecha Dragon ship. All of it from the equipment menu. Say to fire. Now I'm gonna do this interesting, alright? It's a very interesting thing. It's gonna be quite interesting. It's gonna be quite interesting what you're about to see. It's gonna be rather a bit too interesting. It's gonna be a lot to take in. It's gonna be the craziest thing you've ever seen. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot to take in. It might be a bit too hard to handle. It's gonna be crazy. No exotic matter required whatsoever. And what's even better is I can uproot this and plant it somewhere else, although I will need to use bone shards to do that. And now I know it's just a game. I know where a certain monolith is. I think I have a vague picture of where they are. Because a lot of the monoliths are underwater, and to do the quest you need to activate them all. Damn, that inflection was really weird. Oh. No, I just want to get them the stuff ready. If you do it below them, it goes just slowly enough for you to be able to try get. If you're wondering where a monolith might be, this is where one is. Oh no. Actually, it actually still counts even if you do uproot it. So you don't really need this here. It's not really necessary, and removing it like this doesn't actually stop the quest counter saying how much. It doesn't stop the progression of the quest, so you can still practically uproot it, and it's perfectly fine, and plant it somewhere else, which will cost another bone shard, but that's okay. For a second I thought that was a fish, but no, it's just the exopilot, X ship, or whatever you call it. The profession was more honoured than the teachers. The teachers used their skills to travel the universe in an instant, spreading their knowledge to the distant stars. Yeah, they did do that, but yeah. The Dishonored one survived by going into a deep slumber, and the teachers deactivated the mana conveyors so that even when magic returned to this world, the Dishonored one would be unable to awaken. Oh, here it is. And remove it because we don't need it there. And the next one, you need to be careful because there's this giant thing. I'm just gonna go do something. Okay, so I thought I didn't have the map, so I went to the hidden world where the mobile lab ship was, but you know, it wasn't. I already had the map in my inventory, so which helps you view the world and all that stuff like this. Okay, so there's this gigantic thing here. Okay, that's unfortunate. I forgot to bring this repair stuff. Yoink. Just gotta go run right through. Oh. Okay, so I just forgot something super important. This to repair the submarine and everything. I'm prepared this time to... Here's one. So we've activated it, but yeah, uproot it. Still keeps the count of the quest, by the way, so you're not sacrificing anything except spending another... this is the final warning of those who lived on this planet. Do not awaken the Dishonored One. Let him rest for all eternity. There's another monolith that I'm gonna have to spend my time trying to find. I'm just gonna cut until I find this next monolith. Whoops. Okay, so it was actually just sitting along here at the bottom, so it was really easy to access. Those are the. So I'm just gonna go get one because I've just used it all on those. So I want to get some more bone shards because there are other monoliths you can activate, and with these monolith seeds I can actually plant monoliths on planets that don't have them, and if you do that you'll use much less exotic matter if you do that. They're incredibly useful. Now unfortunately run out of things. That's enough.
I'll get you some. I think you should have something to eat, and then something to eat, and then some medicine. You can't have medicine on an empty tummy. Would you like custard? Custard is. Would you like custard? Custard? Sound good? You know, it's like soothing to the throat.
They're useful for spell books. I must thank you. I was stuck here a long, long time, and this puppet was insufficient for my needs. I could never have come. I could never have come this far without you. Stuck here, puppet? What are you talking about? Who are you? Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. They called me the Dishonored One. They thought they knew everything, but in the end, who prevailed? I have survived, and thus I have won. I hope they enjoy their lofty ideals as they rot in their graves. Prepare to join them. Everything is perfectly fine. Accept your fate and let us destroy you. Okay, I don't really want to fight you right now. Alright. Critical hit, nice. Oh, I missed. Nah, that hit. Oh, no. destroyed. Don't attack. I'm not your enemy. Who are you? I'm the sister of the Dishonored One. He kept me alive because of our shared blood, but there was no love between us. I was a teacher, and he destroyed us all. Maybe if we had dealt with him differently, none of this would have happened, but at least he is defeated now, and the threat is over. Take this draconian armor as my thanks. Hopefully you will use our magic better than they did. Perhaps my brother wasn't entirely crazy when he refused to share our teachings. The draconian armor, which is pretty good. It reveals spirits, it resists elemental attacks and light surrounding when and it produces light. So yeah, pretty cool. What was I doing here? I remember coming here and that there was something important I had to do, but it's also fuzzy. Since my character sprite is so small, it's very visually messy seeing all the equipment on me, so it's like, it's a lot to take in. Now, but this is about what it looks like. So yeah, pretty cool. Honestly, science equipment is just better, I think. If I take this over to the depths, I'll be able to take that girl that was on the depths on the mobile lab ship. So basically, she was being puppeteered around by the Dishonored One. What was I doing? I remember coming here and that was the. Should I invite the explorer aboard the mobile research lab? How about leaving this planet behind? It's hard to believe that humanity was almost wiped out. Last year still feels like a dream to me. I'll do everything I can to help. This research goes faster that now that there's more researchers. Says the stasis spell my brother used to keep us alive was complex, but it is not impossible that others were able to cast it as well. Perhaps I'm not the last of my kind after all. Thank you for all your help. I am off to search for any survivors. even if it takes my whole life. I'd rather believe others still live than stay here in despair. I think I might